Yeah. Hey, Janae, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. So I'm Mustafa, Al-Jazari's older brother. My brother's been locked up on a falsified police report. We just found out, Internal Affairs told us that it is falsified, so he's been locked up since April. Then he goes into jail, he get beaten up, handcuff him on his back, strip him naked, beat him up, and they deny him medical, and they almost killed him. I started protesting in front of the court, me and my family, and then now we're finding out that this is systematic abuse inside that jail facility, and they're doing it to a lot of inmates. Your brother, it's your brother, Robert, yes ma'am, Robert Reid is your brother?
Yeah.
Yes ma'am. So I found out about your brother. There's four other individuals that died inside that jail facility. So I'm finding out, so I'm not gonna sit here and wait for them to kill my brother. Wake up one day and find out they actually killed my brother. So what they do, they've killed these individuals inside that jail facility. My family is asking for the videos. When they beat up my brother, they denied him medical and they almost killed him. We're asking for the videos. So wherever they were in front of the court, I ran into your sister, Anise, and she told me her story, and they actually killed your brother. Okay. Now she told me that you've been wanting the videos, the body cam, the whatever cameras they've got. Okay, for going on how long? 3 years? 2 years. 2 years. Okay. So we're protesting every day in front of the court, 8 to 12 every day, and we're just asking for the videos. And other families are also here. They're also asking for the videos. So your sister wanted me to reach out to you so we can publicize your story, because your story is just like the other stories with the other families that they lost their loved ones. My brother, they almost killed my brother. My brother is still alive. They almost killed him, but I'm protesting so that way nothing happens to my brother.
Right. So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Still are able to, hear from the brother. So
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good thing,
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, what's your first name? What's your last name? And what happened? What happened to your brother?
My name is Janae Christian. My brother is Robert Lee Reid. So my brother passed away May 5th, 2021. I moved to Texas May 4th, 2021. My brother was actually supposed to come help me move, but he didn't. I just know I get a call the next day at nighttime, my sister saying my brother's gone. I don't know what transpired in this little bit of time for my brother to be dead, but my brother wasn't old. My brother was young. My brother had just came home from prison in October of 2020. He didn't even get to make it all the way to summer before the police killed him. All we asking for is the footage. We don't want y'all to do anything. We just want the footage. We just want to know what happened to him. That's it, and that's all.
Man, we've been protesting here from 8 to 12 every day, Monday through Friday, and we're asking for our family. We're asking the same thing. They beat up my brother. They almost killed him. Okay, we're asking for the videos. We FOIA requested videos. The superintendent tells us I have the videos, but I'm not releasing them. And all we're asking is to call on Sheriff Glenn Hill. He's the sheriff. On his watch, this is happening. His correctional officers are using excessive force, denying inmates medical, and inmates are dying. I have a list. Every day we come here and we ask Sheriff Glenn Hill for answers. He's running for election, by the way. Okay? If he's running for election, but he runs away from us. Okay? Give us the videos. Hold your correctional on your watch. This is happening. So all we want is the videos. Okay? We're asking. Exactly. You saw You saw the video. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yes.
Exactly. Whether it's your jail, you run the jail, you don't run the jail, you're on the board, you're not. My brother's inside your jail. Exactly. My brother's inside your jail. Your brother, Robert Reid, died inside that jail facility. You want the videos. He's going to tell us nothing happened. Show us the videos.
We need the videos from your brother too.
Exactly.
There's video for every inmate.
Exactly.
There's videos all through the jailhouse. So
exactly. They tell us that that my brother has slipped. The correctional officers has slipped on water, and that's how my brother ended up with so many, like all his injuries. My brother couldn't walk. He slipped on water. You want to insult our intelligence? At least give us an explanation that actually makes sense. Like lie to me. Yeah.
On the jail, right?
Oh, I promise you, we're filing. I promise you, we're gonna file a lawsuit. A lawsuit is coming, and so what I want to let you know is what we've been doing. I've managed to circulate my cell phone number inside that jail facility, and a lot of inmates that are being abused, they're coming forward, and I'm taking their recorded witness statement to the Department of Justice, and the Department of Justice is going to be investigating these correctional officers. Is going to be investigating these this abuse. And I've got a lot of inmates that are coming forward. They're telling me, and it's the same names that are coming up. These correctional officers, they call themselves the Red Team inside the jail facility. They have a reputation where they beat up an inmate. The inmate is not going to walk again. They have a reputation. And a lot of inmates that are coming forward, that are getting beaten up by these correctional officers, that are left in a room with no medical, that are denied medical. They're giving me the same names. The same names are constantly coming up. So I'm taking
your
their...
brother has been in solitary confinement.
Man, my brother's been in solitary confinement since April. We just found out by Internal Affairs that Internal Affairs had told us that they determined the investigator had falsified the police report, and Amy Ashworth knew about it. Amy Ashworth, the Commonwealth attorney, she's also running for election. That they determined that she knew about the falsified police report since April, but she's been protecting him. So there is an investigation, okay? My brother sits in front of a judge. The judge doesn't know that the police report is falsified. My brother lost loved ones. He got in a vehicle accident. He lost his family. On top of it, they falsified his police report. They edited the dash camera. You know what they did in Ohio with that one lady they shot in the parking lot when they released the edited body footage? They did the same. They did the same thing to his body cam. They edited the dash camera. They muted the video. But the Lord is also working. Even with the edited version, it shows my brother is innocent. They crushed the vehicle after the accident. We have a picture of the vehicle when the vehicle gets to the police department. Inside the police department, they crushed the vehicle where they want to tamper with evidence. They want to have it collaborate and match the police report that's been falsified. But the Lord is also working. The Lord is watching, and He's working. So my brother is gonna come out because my brother has the evidence that show we have the evidence that shows my brother is innocent. Yes, ma'am. Okay. But we want the videos from inside the jail when they beat him up, and we're fighting every day. You know, every day, me and my family, we come here, and I voice out my brother's voice. I voice out your brother's voice, Robert Reid, and I have other voices. I have a suitcase. Anis, if you want to zoom in on that suitcase, you see that suitcase? There's a suitcase right there. I have 15 inmates. They all reached out, and I have witness statements from them, and they've been abused in that jail facility. Exactly. That's the exactly. Exactly. Where is the body cams? Release the body cams. Release the actual videos. If you're saying that you're investigated yourself and you found nothing wrong, release the videos if you really have nothing wrong. So, man, it's really good talking to you. And I wish you were here. I wish you were all the way in Texas.
I will be there next month.
Okay. We're gonna be here.
I'll be there every day.
We're gonna be here. There's a lot of this community is being abused, and there's a lot of families that are affected by these people that we vote them in. We voted these people in. That Commonwealth attorney, we voted her in. Amy Ashworth, now she's asking for the community to be re-elected, and she thinks this community is dumb. She thinks this community is stupid. Behind closed doors, she's protecting police officer that falsified police report. She's abusing the community, but she goes out and gives out beautiful speeches. But we're here, and we're gonna expose this corruption, okay? That jail facility, a lot of inmates are hurt. A lot of inmates don't have, by the way, a lot of these inmates, they don't have a family on the outside. So when these correctional officers abuse them, they don't have a family to voice out their voice. My brother is lucky enough to have a family. Robert is fortunate and lucky to have a family. There's others. You know, I've got a list of 4 individuals. Okay, where is the family? Their voice is not being heard. But so it's the Lord is working, and he's bringing everybody together, and I know that justice will be served. I tell Sheriff Glenn Hill, Sheriff, you're running for election. Okay, we come here and we want to have a dialogue with the sheriff every day, but we don't want a coward for a sheriff. We want a sheriff that takes responsibility, that takes ownership of the jail, and accountability. You're asking to be reelected. If you can't handle the job of being a sheriff, don't be a sheriff. Resign, sir. Resign. Okay, let someone else take that job. That can actually fight. This community is hurt. Ma'am, they think this community is stupid. They threaten my family. They beat up my brother. They threaten my family. They think that this community is that we're just gonna get scared, go away.
Just be quiet.
Exactly. We're not gonna be quiet. We're gonna be here in front of the courthouse every day. And a lot of people are hurt, and they're coming forward and they're standing with us. There's other families that are coming forward. Okay, and it's only a matter of time. I tell the sheriff every day, I'm like, sir, Sheriff Glenn Hill, hold your correctional officers accountable before you are held accountable by the Department of Justice. On your watch, these exactly these correctional officers on your watch, they're doing what they do on your watch. So when these voices are going to the Department of Justice, you think the Department of Justice is just sitting there? No, they're investigating. It's only a matter of time before he's held accountable for on his watch. These correctional officers are doing what they do. He tells me it's not his jail. But the sheriff, the correctional officer, get their authority from the sheriff. I've looked this up. I know what I'm talking about.
I've watched 60 Days In.
There you go.
I've watched the sheriff go in there and talk to the people.
Yeah. And all he has to do is simple. Release the videos and hold the correctional officer that are abusing inmates accountable. That's all you have to do. And you want to fix the problem? Don't dance around the problem. He wants me to email him. He wants to hold a board. 1 year later, he's going to get back to us with nothing.
I was just going to say that he's going to write you back a year later.
Yeah. I read your letter for your brother 10 times. Okay? I read that letter 10 times. Okay? Nothing in that letter makes sense. Nothing. Okay? If he's having a seizure.
Point out him being a bad person.
Exactly. If he's having a seizure, how is he denying medical? If you're having a seizure, you can't. Why not give him medical? Ma'am, we know what happened. You know what happened. Okay, and if they're saying nothing happened, release the videos. That's all.
Let us see.
Yes, ma'am. It's really good talking to you, ma'am.
You too.
Keep us in your prayers. I keep you and your family in my prayers. And I ask the Lord to give us enough strength to go against these tyrants. These are tyrants. And
and they are a gang.
Yes, ma'am. But we're in the Lord's territory right now, and anybody that trespass on the Lord's territory, the Lord is gonna put a stop to it. The Lord is gonna bring us together, where we voice out our voice, and they're gonna be held accountable. By the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice is listening and watching. I've managed to publicize everything. I put it on a platform. I put it on TikTok. I put it on YouTube, Instagram. So that way, the whole community sees what these families are going through.
I'm gonna keep reposting. I'm gonna keep sharing. I'm gonna keep getting the word out there.
Hey, God bless you, ma'am. It's really nice talking to you, ma'am. I ask you to keep us in your prayers.
Yes, I will.
Yes, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Man, your sister is a